I'm still working on this 110-year-old radiator, trying to get it stripped down so I can paint it and use it in the kitchen. This is part 2 of me trying to get this 100-year-old paint off of it. There's like 4 or 5 different parts on me trying to strip this radiator. Alright, what I figure I'm doing, I'm keeping you abreast of what I'm doing on this thing is, while this is filling up with air, let me show you that. This is filling up with air. Alright, there's no sense in you going to spend all that money and you can just get a disc like this, because this is doing the same thing. It's doing pretty good. Alright, so that was with the angle grinder. Let me try to get you on the angle right here. You can see it. So my choice is to keep spending $1 a thing for the sandblaster, or just use the heck out of this for right now, and then whatever I really can't get off, then use with the sandblaster. But this seems to be doing actually pretty good for the radiator, getting most of it off. You know, you guys scrub it down with probably an SOS pad to get some of it off, and then paint it. But I got a ways to go because I got the whole front side of this to do. Oh wait, gotta need that hood, man. That's blowing right back at me. Holding my breath with my little eyes, and see, that's how fast the compressor kicked on. So this right here just keeps going. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. This is what I'm going to use to finish. Gotta get the shop vacuum this up before my honey gets home. Alright, I'm done for the day. I used about 10 cups of iron oxide, but I wanted to show you this right here. That is shredded. And look at, I'm picking them out of my freaking jacket because it's shredded and it just started going all in my jacket. So truthfully, I used more of this than the sandblaster to get this one side done, and I'm almost done. I feel like I got those things in my knees. That's what I got to finish to get this whole side done. Alright, now let me show you this. Somewhere in here, look at, you can see that damn thing shredded, and I got pieces sticking all out of me. So that's why you're supposed to, another one, that's why you're supposed to wear, I'm glad I had safety goggles on, and then out with safety goggles on, I did leave this hood on, and this hood actually really did protect me really good. You think it's a little chintzy one from Harbor Freight, but I got nothing in my face, nothing in my eyes. I had goggles on that, and I got these barbs all in me, all in my shorts, everywhere. So I gotta take this off and get myself cleaned off. But I did use both the sandblaster, but majority of the wire wheel to get that whole side done right there. Alright, now that's roughly about how much iron oxide I swept up and that I used in the compressor. I venture to say it's empty right now, but that's the size of my shoe, and that's how much iron oxide or aluminum oxide I used. I'm just gonna throw that away and figure something else out with this. Okay, this was phase 2 messing with this radiator. Of course, the sandblaster I used, the Harbor Freight, I only had a 29-gallon compressor, so when it kicked on, it gave me like 15 seconds of sandblasting, and then the rest I did with the wire wheel. Well, the wire wheel did pretty good. It really did, although when it shredded, it sharded all over me, so that pretty much really was terrible. And so phase 3 is going to be using airplane stripper on this radiator. Now granted, remember, this radiator is 110 years old and there's 5 to 10 coats of paint on it, so that's why it's so hard. I did buy a 60-gallon compressor, so I'm going to hook that up to the sandblaster later, but this is continuing trying to strip this 100-year-old radiator. Thanks for watching. Look for part 3 when I use airplane stripper.